Hi, one forum news brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and all likes will be highly appreciated. Yes, we are taking a look at something today. That is how to survive or to run away or to respond in times of shootout. Open shootout. I'm talking about open shootout. Maybe you are at a church or you are at a ceremony somewhere, at a meeting or public gathering. All of a sudden, a known person decides to come and fire or kill people over there. How to survive that scenario or that scene. This is what we are going to teach you today. The first thing that you have to do as a responsible person or human being that believe in saving your life first, the first thing that you have to do is to run away. But as soon as you hear the sound of gun, please go down, lower your height, try as much as possible to find the quickest route to run away from the scene. Yeah, that is what you have to do, but not running away on your feet, but you have to crawl, go down before running away and sneaking away. That's the first thing that you have to do. And please make sure that there will be some people, maybe at a congregation or a place, there will be some people that will not be ready to follow you. They will not trust your route, but make sure that it's about self-defense. Unless you have your family with you, it's then that you have the responsibility to protect them also and carry them away. By carrying them away, instruct them to go down. If you are the leader of the family, I'm talking about man or woman at that juncture. If you are the leader of the team or the group or from the family, you have to make sure that you coordinate all these people for them to go down first. Once you hear the sound of a gun, you go down, you crawl on your knees gradually and run away. That is the first option that you have to do. Even if people are not ready to move, once you are clear and certain that the route is clear, you have to take the action. Please do not attempt to save anybody that you don't know, but save the people that you know. Maybe you've been to a place with your child or your children or your partner. Please, you can save those people, but don't attempt to save any stranger in times like that, because self-defense very first is very important. But as soon as you are able or you manage to run away, the first thing that you have to do is, if you have your phone with you, try to call the police. But if you live in a state or a nation that the police are not all that responsive, they'll give you an excuses here and there. Please make sure you protect yourself and find the safest route to run away. The second point or the second thing that you can do in situations like that is for you to hide. Yes, in case you cannot run away or you don't have the opportunity of running away, all that you can do is for you to hide. How do you hide when it comes to situations like that? You just have to find the nearest place of comfort to go and hide. But even before you manage or you move from where you are, in terms of where you are located before the shooting begins, you have to lower your height at every point. Even if you want to hide, you have to lower your height. You don't have to raise your, because the bullet is likely to travel at a straight line. That is why you must always be very careful and go down as soon as you hear the sound of a gun. Yes, running away or hiding. What do you have to do? Even after successfully hiding, you need to hide behind something that will be able to protect you or reduce the impact of the gun or the bullet, in case someone or the shooter is able to get to you when it comes to the bullet. Because it's a sporadic shooting, you don't know the direction that it's taken. So make sure that if you find a room close by, go into that room, lock the door, off the light, and even silence your phone. Don't let your phone expose you to any danger. If possible, you can kill your phone totally by offing it. But maybe you may need it to be able to call the police service or the security forces. That is why your phone is very important, but just silence it so that nobody will notice until everything dies down before you move out. The hiding is a very good option, but hide in a situation or in a place, safe place, that the shooter will not locate you. That is also very paramount. The next thing, which is something that some of us will not recommend, is for you to fight. Yes, but you can only fight if you have the strength and if you have the ability and if you have the training to be able to do that. That is the last resort. Please, it's not something that we will recommend or I will recommend, but that's the last resort. That is if the shooter gets close to you, move the gun on you, and try to shoot you. Is then that you can fight, because that one is 50%, 50%. Yeah, you may survive and you may not survive. But if you don't have the strength and the technical know-how, please don't try that one. That should be the last resort. First, run, go down, run away as soon as possible. When you have a very safe route, run away, call the police if possible or any security agency. And secondly, try to hide and protect yourself with a barricade so that the bullet or the gun will not get to you. That's the second one. But the last resort, as I've said and will continue to say, is not something I will recommend. But if that is what your fate present to you, you can't do any other thing than to fight. But make sure that you fight with your sense. Consider and assess things very well before you choose that option, because you may survive it and you may not survive it. But the chance of your survival is also okay or may be very good if you do it professionally or very well. But that should be your last resort. Don't go and use that as the first resort. But please, when you get to a place, always be safe, especially when it comes to places that a lot of people, many people are. You have to be safe and be very attentive. Your phone should not be a very good tool that will be distracting you from the things that you have to be focused and pay attention to. Please, for more about things like this, kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, for the best when it comes to security and crime, for the best when it comes to politics of Africa and historical antecedents. We'll be here to break everything down for you. The responses, as soon as the police or the security services step in, will bring you that one also, how you react and respond after you successfully hide and call on them to come to your rescue. Please subscribe to this channel. One Forum News for the best. Your comments and your likes, as always, will be highly appreciated. Thank you so much.